Tom, there's an internet topic, how it started, how it's going. In 1992, I started out as a high school sports reporter in Tampa. In 1992, you were a 22-year-old head coach at tiny Temple Heights Christian School here in Tampa. Would you have ever envisioned at that point that almost 30 years later, you would be celebrating an upset over a top 10 team as a Big Ten head coach?
I can honestly say, no way. No, that wasn't at that point. I never even had that in my wildest dreams, for sure.
So, Tom, in the post-game locker room after the win over Penn State, before you went crowd surfing, your players were shouting, "We love you, Coach." How special was that moment?
Well, it was a special time, just raw emotion, just so much just as you see it played there, man. We worked so hard here to build this thing, and I believed ever since I got here that we could do something special in Indiana, and not everybody agreed with me, but I never stopped believing, and these players came here, and they believed, and they bought in. They've done everything we've asked them to do, and to be able to be rewarded with that kind of a win, and in that fashion, and just to see the way the guys responded, and there's just genuine love in this program. We talk about LEO. It's a foundational component. It's our, it's kind of the DNA of our program. Loving each other, and it's real, and we care about each other. The players truly love one another, and the coaches as well, and it's very special. So anytime something like that is real and genuine, it's just it just brings tears to your eyes, and you do what I did. You just run and jump on them.
One of those players that you convinced, Michael Penix, ironically played at Tampa Bay Tech, 5 miles from where you started your head coaching career. How special of a player is he for you?
He's a very special player. I told him when I recruited him that we played our home games at Tampa Bay Tech when I was at Temple Heights. I don't know if you knew that or not, but that was our home field that we played on, and he wasn't even born yet when I was coaching on his eventual home field, which is amazing. I mean, we lived literally like 2 miles from Tampa Bay Tech Stadium, my wife and I. So I just thought he was a special person, special player. Obviously have a lot of Tampa roots and all those things we've already mentioned, but just connected with him and his family, and we just believed that he could come here and do something special. So a very gifted player physically with his arm talent and his ability to recognize coverages and respond and read those things. But he's a complete package. He's a very, very fine young man, and he's becoming a very good leader, and he's got a lot of talent on the field.
The university completed a $60 million beautiful renovation of Memorial Stadium. You signed a contract that pays you more than Archie Miller, the men's basketball coach. Can we finally, Tom, put to rest that Indiana is a basketball-only school?
Well, it's not a basketball-only school. I want us to be great in both. I'm a huge basketball fan. I love what Coach Miller's doing with our program, and I'm a huge supporter of him. I'm from Newcastle, Indiana. That's home of Steve Alford. That's in this part of the country. That's as good as it gets for Indiana high school basketball. I got the largest gym in the whole country, and just a lot of. And I was a wrestler, So, but at the same time, I love the sport of basketball. But I want Indiana to be able to be a university that's recognized that we're great in both sports. And but there's no question, when you think of Indiana, oftentimes when I talk to people, they think of Indiana basketball, and that's understandable and that's fair. And I love our basketball team, but I want them to recognize the fact that we're going to build a great football program as well.
Hey, Tom, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Hey, thank you so much. Great to be on your show. Have a great day. LEO.